I wanted to spend a few moments at the end of Seder today to recognize and to appreciate a Talmid Chacham, a Rebbe, someone who's been connected to our yeshiva for more than 40 years, someone who's been a Rosh Yeshiva and the Joseph Gwendolyn Strauss Professor of Talmud for close to 30 years, and someone who's known to us as an important voice and force in our yeshiva. Just to reference two pieces related to our parshios coming up, in Mechukosai Telechu, Shetiu Amelim BaTorah, and the Torah's Kohanim, of Mashmita Nemra, Kolosel Pratel, V'diktosel, B'Sinai, Avkulon. Rabbi Weider stands as a model for us, as an Omel BaTorah, his consistency in the time that he spends in our Beis Medrash and with Talmidim, and as a Medaktik in all areas of his life. Those are just two small things of many, many things that we can learn from Rabbi Weider. As a Talmid of Morena Rosh Shechter Shalita, we asked Rebbe to say a few words as well to mark this occasion.
When Rabbi Wieder was a teenager, he was in my shiur, and he was very bright, very promising. And as the years went by, he became more than promising. He grew a lot in learning, became a big Talmid Chacham. The Gemara says that's a different derech halimud in Eretz Yisrael and Chutz La'aretz. Eretz Yisrael is a makal noam, and Chutz La'aretz is a makal chovlim. And the Gemara tells that one of the Amoraim who went to Eretz Yisrael fasted a few Tanaisim, that he should forget all of the Torah from Chutz La'aretz, and he should develop the new derech halimud in Eretz Yisrael. I don't know if you have to forget. You'll continue with the Torah from Chutz La'aretz, and you'll have a lot more Torah in Eretz Yisrael with much more hatzlacha. You should grow, go Michael El Choyel, to be Marbitz Torah Barabim there, on a higher level. Should be with hatzlacha.
Yes, Rabbi Weider, please say a few words as well.
For those of you who've been here for many of my sichot, this is much shorter. The Gemara in Tainus tells us that the Mar Ukva was asked the question as to what did Moshe Rabbeinu wear during the Shiva Simei Miluim when he ministered as the Kohen Gadol. Shimesh Moshe Kol Shiva. He didn't know the answer, so he had to go to the Beis Medrash. And the answer that he was given was Bechaluk Lavan. He wore a simple white shirt, a white tunic, a white robe. And Rav Kahana adds, not only that, but Ein Lo Imra. Bechaluk Shein Lo Imra. It didn't even have a seam. It's almost like he just took a bed sheet, poked some holes in it, and that's what Moshe Rabbeinu wore when he did the avoda during the Shiva Simei Miluim. The question is, what does this mean? You would think that maybe he put on some nice clothing. He was a Kohen during those days. Maybe he would put on Big Day Kahuna for at least his moment of glory there. So I think that the answer is that the purpose of the Big Day Kahuna is l'chavod u'l'sivares. A person enters before Kadosh Baruch Hu, and there has to be tiferes. There has to be a sense of glory. But Moshe Rabbeinu didn't need clothing to evoke that glory. We say in the Amidah of Shabbos, Shachris, Kilil Tiferes B'roshon Asata Be'amdo Lefanech Al Har Sinai. This is a reference to the Karnei Hod, that Moshe Rabbeinu had a Tiferes that shone from his face. And how did he get this Tiferes? Because he learned with HaKadosh Baruch Hu on Har Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights. And therefore, when Moshe Rabbeinu entered the Mikdash to serve, he didn't need begadim l'chavod l'sefares, because he had the Klil Tiferes. I like to say, when people talk to me about my sichot, that my parents had a miktsas nevuah when they named me Yirmiyahu, because most of the time they're gloom and doom. I stand here and I tell you what I think needs to be fixed. But the truth is I have another name too. Yirmiyahu is my middle name, but my first name is Chaim, which means life. And there's a positive spin as well. We live in a world that's not a simple world. It's a very complicated world. I feel that the world that I and my peers graduated into was a much more simple world. Fewer challenges, more opportunities. And now it feels a little bit bleak outside here in Eretz Yisrael. And sometimes it's hard for me. But I walk into this room and I interact with you, and there's a kind of optimism and joy and light that radiates from you and radiates from your faces that makes me think that we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Yesh tikva l'achriseinu. And so to my Talmidim and all of the Talmidim, because many of you, if you're not my shir, have interacted with me, I deeply appreciate what you bring. I deeply appreciate what you've given me. I deeply appreciate the sense of optimism that you offer me. And I will miss you, as I've said before, but I wish you continued hatzlacha. Keep doing your learning, keep doing your thing, and there is hope for the world. Thank you.
Stay here for one more minute. So, as is Rabbi Weider's way, when I asked to do something for him, he first said no, don't do anything. Then I asked him again. I think again he said don't do anything, and he said maybe if you want to have insight, you'll ask my wife what's appropriate, and we'll figure it out. So I said you can't leave our Beis Medrash without doing something in the Beis Medrash with the Talmidim. Then I had another dilemma. So what do we do? What do we gift Rabbi Weider? So my first idea, which was not a good idea after all, was to think of a stender. And then I was told that Rabbi Weider has every single size and shape and height a stender a person could ever dream of having. So that was a bad idea. And instead, we came up with an idea of some sort of a plaque which is finished but hasn't been delivered yet. So we'll have to deliver it. It might be here in a half an hour, but it's not here right now. And I'll just read to you what it says, and hopefully it comes from a place of great appreciation and recognition. As you mentioned, both of your names are here, Harav Chaim Yirmiyahu, and Rabbi Kenneth Jeremy Wieder. Two psukim, Acha she'alti me'es Hashem osa avakesh, shivti b'veis Hashem kol yemei chayai, lachazos b'noam Hashem levaker b'eichalo, and ki mitzion tisei tzorah dvar Hashem Yerushalayim. For 30 years, you have devoted your life each day to teaching Torah and shaping generations of Talmidei Chachamim and leaders deeply rooted in the spirit of your Rebbeim. With much thought and precision, you have articulated a sophisticated Torah viewpoint when expounding on matters of communal importance. With wisdom and boundless care, you have nurtured each Talmud, motivating them to learn with precision and to develop a profound love for and responsibility towards Klal Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael. Countless alumni trace their passion for teaching Torah and engaging in Klei Kodesh to their formative years here with you in our Koslei HaYeshiva. May Hashem bless you and Chaviva many productive years of health and happiness, and best wishes for a successful Aliyah this summer. With love and admiration, the Rosh Yeshiva of Anhalas Yeshiva Rabbeinu Yitzchak Elchanan, ER Tavshin Pei Vav.